in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. Choppers a throwaway. Hustle the.
What's up, everybody? It's Boss Lady Plus 2 with Black Wall Street Karli, and I'm here with my team. Okay, tonight it's going down. When I say going down, hey, make sure you get your notepad out right now. Get your pen ready, because we finna school y'all tonight. Hey, what's up, team?
What's happening? What's going on? What's going on?
Man, I'm loving it.
What's poppin' with you?
We got Fat God in the building today.
Y'all already know what it is. We facing adversity to grind on daily.
I love it. I love it. And we got our girl Jazz in the building. You got the name, the radio.
Nubia Royale.
Nubia Royale.
Nubia Radio.
Did
I just say she kind of looks kind of Afro?
I can't, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and get started tonight.
You wanna go crazy. Bang.
Wait a minute. Hold on. We don't talk to I cannot, y'all. We're going to get right to it, y'all. We're going to talk about black on black crime today.
Alright, let's talk about it.
We're going to talk about it because this week has been a very hard week for black people, period, man. Scared, just unwilling to make moves and really do what we need to be doing, because this boy, well, your 7-year-old daughter got shot, fam, you responsible. You responsible. You knew who walked up to your car. It was 50 bullets in that car. 50. Okay? Sad situation. So you seen who walked up. You seen.
Hey, what you know what's so crazy about it though? It's like this, right? I used to be that type where, you know, when you in the street and you in that street life, you don't ever take your kids outside with you like that. You know what it is. But it's also a structured thing, because it was also built where when we seen you with your kids, we ain't ever do that shit.
Man. It was a pass.
It was a pass.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really know if it's black on black crime right now. It's complete retardation, man. At its finest, it's complete unstructured. These drugs got these niggas feeling like Superman right now.
And I'm talking about, and this is my thing, what I see so much, because I'm so tired of seeing it all through stories. Everybody always posting some weed. You posting lean. You posting, like, that has become so normalized right now that it's sickening, because that's not the direction that we be going right now.
You know, when we was younger, you barely knew who the weed man was like that.
Right.
Oh, that's facts.
That's facts.
These niggas is real life posting their pills, posting their weed.
Oh my God.
And everything. And then, see, this what y'all don't understand, Black America. Y'all out here killing each other. Let me tell y'all what happened. 5 minutes after the George Floyd case dropped, a 15-year-old girl got shot by the police in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah.
Like 5 minutes after the case. So is it so fucked up that we out here killing each other, but they also doing the same thing? Like, man, like, we pick a fucking side, man.
Well, actually, I think we have to debunk the myth about black on black crime, because if you look at statistics and the facts, black Americans only make up 1% of the crime in America.
Facts.
And you know, black on black crime is just a form of a label to keep us psychologically oppressed, so that our oppressor can keep making us think that we are the problem.
Yeah.
When it's the system itself that's the problem. Because we're trying to work against the system that was designed to kill us, to do exactly this, to keep us oppressed, to keep us economically oppressed, political oppressed. Like, we don't even have black leaders in the church. Like, where's the black church at? The black church itself has lost its backbone. So
money happened. They misused the oil.
Money happened.
So you misused the oil, you misused the word, you forgot that you are a man or a woman of the cloth. You saw money, but you saw power.
Money happened.
And that money came and that power came.
Mega churches.
Everything.
Mega churches, collection plates.
So now you see kids out here telling me, man, I'm church hurt. You're not really church hurt. It's just the person that was inside the church and do what he was called to do. We are here to lead you, but we are also here to feed you the word, but also give you the right reason or the right gifting to say, hey, you know what? I'm behind you no matter what you're going through. I'm going to pray for you, not pray on you, not try to sleep with you, but pray with you, lift you up, show you how we're going to change the community. See, a lot of pastors that have lost that. They put that aside, that agenda gone.
You know what it really is? You know what it really is? Our perception of people in our heads is not their responsibility.
Most definitely.
It ain't. So it's like when we look at a pastor, right? we don't know that this man has to go home, and he's a human being at the end of the day.
Yeah. And the word tells you that.
You know,
do not put your faith in man.
You know, it's just like you know, with DMX. You know, everybody was in love with the character. Ain't nobody know that Earl Simmons really had demons.
And my thing is that we didn't and we didn't at all acknowledge that when we seen it coming all throughout his career.
Yeah.
We never acknowledged that. We just kept saying DMS, rah rah. We never acknowledged that this man was fighting an addiction.
He was fighting for his life.
He was fighting for his life, and we never acknowledged that. But we always acknowledged that he was no.
And that's what's going on with the young youth today. These kids out here holding these pistols. We never acknowledge that they real life could be going through something mentally, because when a white person kills somebody, the first thing they do is mentally evaluate them.
Yep.
They try to find out if there's something wrong. When a black person kills somebody, it's automatically it's a gang banging situation. Yep. It is what it is. It's never nothing different, and nobody understands that we don't even think about counseling in our neighborhoods.
No.
But I mean, that starts at home though. Why
is that? Because the thing is that people are so uncomfortable with expressing their feelings. Like it's a problem, because the thing is, you know, and I'm keeping 100. In a black community, sharing your business with somebody else leaves individuals to use that shit against you. It leaves them to use it against you, and a lot of times that's what happened. You tell somebody what you're going through. How many times have you told somebody what you was going through, and all of a sudden, a few months later, you heard it from somebody else?
Yep. Yeah, but we got to get past that. See, our problem is that we got to get past. We got to start trusting each other.
Facts.
If we don't sit back and start to trust, we can't do this by ourselves. There's no way.
For real.
So it takes a village, and I run into a lot of people that don't trust like that. Like looking at me like I got ulterior. Why don't you look at my character? When you telling me something, look at my character.
For real.
Don't look at this right here. Look at my character, because I don't even do that type of shit.
Man, because I got shit I know in my body right now. I've been holding this shit to the grave for the longest. People that came and told me about them, and I never hear it from nobody else, because I feel like I wouldn't want the same structure against me. I feel like when you come to me in confidence, we're gonna try to make this a solution, or sometimes you just may need an ear to listen to, or a shoulder to lean on, and that'd be our problem. We are so in tune with distrust. It's like we hold this shit, and then it's like what first thing we do is we run to the bottle, and we run to pills, and we run to drugs, then we run to the streets. You got people out here right now that's trusting strangers and don't trust their family.
But then what is it going on within a black home that make you not want to trust your family? Because we got molestation, we got uncles that are raping while it's being swept up under the rug, and grandma is saying it's okay while still putting money on his books.
Big facts. Big facts. You got it to where mothers want to be friends with their kids now.
You can't even do that.
I seen my cousin this weekend. No bullshit. My cousin passed her 15-year-old daughter a blunt.
And that's crazy.
And I was so, and she was like, "Yeah, crazy, ain't it?" And I just looked like,
"But you been doing it."
But you doing it.
You know, like, you know. So it was like, you know, when you know where it really started, when the family started allowing the boyfriend to come in the crib.
Wait, what's wrong with passing your baby at 15 a blunt? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't know what age they started smoking weed, but I have had some little buddies that, like, I remember growing up. Maybe because I smoked weed before it was legal and stuff. I'm like, you know, because a lot of these kids, they might need a joint, a blunt, a pill, or whatever the hell people were doing before they got here to deal with the situation that they dealing with now. I'm just saying.
This what's wrong with it.
And I don't know. I'm just saying. I got a lot of nieces and nephews, and I ain't saying I'm like go out and like come on over smoke some weed, but if they ask to buy some weed, and you know I'd rather them smoke it in the house.
This what's wrong with it, because you have to dichotomize your adulthood with their childhood. Once you give them the privilege to be their fucking friend, then they don't look at you as an uncle no more.
No respect.
They look at you as a homeboy.
Man.
There's no respect no more.
Yeah.
The respect is out the window. It's like
right.
My niece and my nephews right now, 18, 21 years old. Yeah, they may smoke in front of me, but when my nephew say, "Man, hit this blunt, nigga," I don't jump rope with you. I don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, okay, you 22 years old, but I don't jump rope with you. My grandmother told me that when I was 25 years old, when I went to reach on the table for a bottle, I don't jump rope with you.
Period. And no kid's supposed to be in the room with you because when I grew up, you got out the room. I don't even know what the adults talking about. You not even supposed to be in the room with me.
Because just imagine if your nephew come to you and say, "Hey man, where can I get a pill from, huh?" And you show him where to get a pill from, and he popped that pill, and 2 hours later he go murk somebody.
Right.
Guess who conscious that's on?
That's on your
That's
conscience.
interesting. I'm old school.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
Like,
I turned a blind eye growing up. I think it just skipped past me and my generation personally. But I never found that interesting to go get high on pills and cough syrup. I don't know what's personally wrong with this new choice of
because you don't know
let's
why.
go sniff boot wax.
Because certain drugs ain't enough for these kids these days.
Wow.
But you have to think. Look at the world. Period.
Yeah.
Okay. Things escalate. Things get worse and worse as years go on. Things get better sometimes when things. But you got to think. The drugs are just going with the time. Back when 1975, you was hippied all the way out. Everybody smoked weed.
Shit.
Now 21.
You had what?
Before then, it was actually liquid heroin. It was opium.
Then you had the glue.
Then you had the glue era.
Heroin and cocaine was sold over the counter. Came in a little bottle, looked like aspirin.
And then the crack phase.
It was in Coca-Cola back in the day. That was the main ingredient.
That's what they said.
That was the main ingredient. It was crack, and they was wondering why they kept saying they can't give it to the black folks. We going crazy. Drinking Coca-Cola. And if you look at it, Red Stripe is the same thing. Red Stripe in Jamaica was liquid cocaine. You know what I'm saying? They took it out the bit. So you gotta think about the stuff that we put in our body. It knocks off the chemical imbalance. So you wonder why these kids going crazy. All these different chemicals that's being processed in their body. Now they snapping up because they don't know how to take care of it. They don't know how it's gonna react to their system. They just feel like, oh, I'm gonna be lean down, I'm gonna be good. You ain't really good. You killing yourself.
Looking for a good time, and the whole time it's like now. Do you know your body when you come down off that? Your body, that shit still got a hold on your body.
Yeah.
But this is something why I keep saying it starts at home, because if you think about it within the school, they keep putting our kids and labeling them as special ed and pumping them up with medicine. So it starts on those levels with them, because me working there, seeing the kids walk out the class, I gotta take my medicine. Right. So it starts at the little pills, and then now I want something more. They're already addicted due to the simple fact the mother, you can't check their homework and go to the school be like, no, my child is not special. He just needs some more attention. Yeah, he got a look. He needs to sit down somewhere. Maybe you need to challenge him, because more kids that need to be challenged are actually smart.
The thing is when it got to a certain level, a lot of these parents just threw their hands up. What can you really do with a person that's out of control? So if you have a child, you have, especially in a single parent home.
No,
that's what we have.
I'm not taking that.
No,
I ain't taking that fact. I'm gonna tell you why I'm not taking that. Because first of all, if you a single parent, you got a kid, you got a lot of damn time to deal with your kid and make your kid what you're supposed to make.
That's certain mothers,
but a lot of people don't have that
time. A lot of people don't want that time.
Right.
A lot of people can't handle that time, because a lot of times we have to think about the generational spot of it. Just because she was old enough to pop a baby out of a monkey don't mean that her mother was a mother to her.
That's facts. That's facts. But at the same time, there were a lot of things that I did in my, and you're right, that has a lot to do with it. I'm gonna tell you why. Because I wasn't raised like that. Nothing in my household was ever where you going out to have a baby at 13. None of the people in my family did.
Man, facts.
None of them did. None of them did under 20. None of them did. My first baby was at 24. None of them. We ain't do that.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So I do understand that, but I also understand that you as a person, we can give your kids some skills to critically think about situations.
Right.
We can give that.
That's what
because I know the right, the difference between right and wrong. I don't care what you say.
Exactly.
I know the difference between right and wrong.
These men and women nowadays don't want to be the correct parents. They're like, oh, well, my father did this, my mother did this, but I don't want to do what they did to me.
They don't want their kids to hate them.
Right. So they rather be friends.
They don't want their kids to challenge them.
Parent. You know what I'm saying?
And in my eyesight like this, my father told me, nigga, I ain't your fucking friend.
I ain't your friend.
I told my dad that one day at the age of 18. I was like, man, you my homie. He like, nigga, I'll never be your homie. I'm your daddy, nigga. What you talking about?
Yeah. Right.
And then when we get older, we may reach a plateau where we cool. We can have a drink, talk about some bitches. This how he talk to me for real. Excuse my French, because there's women in the room. This how he talk to me. He said, but nigga, I will never give you the chance to look at me as an equal.
Right.
A lot of these kids these days look at their parents as equals, as homies.
Or even less than equal.
A less than equal.
Because when you can hit your mama,
they treat their friends better than they treat their friends better than they treat their parents.
Man.
I had a friend hit his mama one time. He was white, but you know, that's the way.
I mean
right, because he's still alive. Because he was white. He's still alive. Because I wish I would. I would.
But go ahead. But yo, this is the thing, right? And that's what I tell y'all about quote unquote black on black crime, right? So you know that just because we're humans, man, there's cars and there's trains and there's planes. You know that we're in the jungle, right?
Oh yeah.
You know that we're in the jungle, right?
We was born there.
Black people. Let me explain something to you. In the jungle, the hyenas take care of the hyenas. The lions take care of the lions. So this is what I want to explain to y'all. In this world, when you go to Chinatown, the Chinese take care of the Chinese. The Arabs take care of the Arabs. The whites take care of the whites. We are the only race that show our ass against each other.
Every time.
And it's time for us to make a change. Because I'm gonna let y'all know something. Believe it or not, the white man is starting to notice our power to the point that they're killing us at a rate that they are going to succeed in making us extinct by like the year 2035. They're planning on it. Because right now we are at the highest of the food chain. We can go into any race and taint their race with our melanin, with our color, with our culture.
That's true.
With our vibe. White people are breakdancing. Chinese people in China right now are footworking, which is a Chicago black thing. They are sagging their pants, which is Neanderthalic, but that's not the point. Arabs are loving our women. White men are loving our women. White women we are at the top of the food chain.
But we not working it to our advantage.
We're not.
We're not working to advantage. It doesn't matter what position that we see ourselves in.
You know,
if we're not working to the event, if we're not taking advantage of being at that point in time in our life, it don't matter where you at.
You know a position we see ourselves in? As competition. I don't want no competition. Everybody at this table, my team.
Just put that post up there.
Everybody at this table, my team.
Always. Always. It's always going to be us. Man, so what do y'all think about this week in general? I mean, you got to think about the week, period. We've had case after case. We've had killings. We back to killing. They back to killing us. I mean, where do we get a break? Or what have you done to yourself to really keep yourself highly motivated this week to keep moving forward to be successful? Because it's been tough this week.
That's a good question.
You know, it's interesting because this week, with all the stuff that's going on, I think you mentioned something about the baby that was in the driveway at McDonald's. I just rode past there on my way down here. And I came up with a theory on how we could end, what did you say this about, black on black crime? This is how we end black on black crime. You ready? You ready? You ready? This is what we're going to have to do, y'all. We're going to have to go to jail. No, don't get scared now. Come on, this is how it's going down. Listen to me. We just seen what happened. What'd you say? On Roosevelt.
Basically what you're saying, one for like start snitching.
Hold up. No, I ain't say that. Let me finish. Now, so you got to set example for people sometimes.
Right.
See, when people think that they could get away with, you know, like it just happened on Kenji and Roosevelt. It was a shooting. And it really affected me. I was like, wow, because the car looked like my neighbor's car. It's right down the street from me. You know, I'm like, wait a minute, my neighbor's in trouble. Hold on. This is how we deal with this problem. Say we gotta go to jail, right? Okay. Picture this. Bam, you at the crib chilling, you look up on the news and you see assault, a crime committed against your last name. I don't even know what y'all last name is. Picture your last name just made the news, okay? Okay? Y'all ready? Okay. Okay. Now what I need you to do, put your boots on. It's time to go to jail. See, now, you know,
I'm listening to you.
We got to show up. See, I got to be the dude. Me and you got to be the dude that's going to be right next to the dude that thought he got away with the stuff.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
I bet you 3 families show up. It ain't gonna be no more crime like that. They gonna be like, you know what, man, look, I'm gonna tell you this story, look. And we gonna tell the public. And then the last dude that showed up, like, it happened about a baby in the car, and then like the whole family showed up, like, dude was on the news with the whole, could you imagine going to a family reunion? With your whole family, people you ain't seen in years. They ain't even know what you look like, but you look like them. And now y'all in jail, and you got to tell this story of how you the toughest, told up, whatever the situation was that made you in jail, and you know, you go for strike. We got a gun, we went out to shoot people. I bet if everybody showed up in jail about that, it won't be no more crime.
Hey, you right. You right.
know what?
We do
You
straight
know what I
like
get from
that.
that?
Show up.
You know what I get from that?
See, the police can't go in and whoop your ass because you don't want the police to put their hands on you. Okay, but if Uncle Earl and them show up and start kicking ass and taking names and show up, it's 2 different kind of crooks. When you show up in jail, it's gonna be the crook that's gonna be on his mug shot, mad as hell, he in there, and you're gonna have a dude that's gonna be happy. I don't know which one y'all gonna be happy about being around, depending on where your mind is. That dude show up smiling, he gonna be happy to be there, represent for the family and shit. Well, they be doing TikToks all over your head. I'm trying to tell you, stay out of trouble.
Hey, basically what I get from that is, hey man, if you know one of your family members did a crime, call the police on their ass. It's okay.
Period.
It's all right. It ain't about being no snitch. If you know right now that it was your son that killed that 7-year-old girl, call the police right motherfucking now, get his ass locked up.
You good?
Because I'm gonna tell you something, right? Karma just don't hit you, brother.
It's everybody.
Karma just don't hit you, man. Karma is one of the most patient, one of the most innovative type of spirits that has ever crossed this earth. And you look up and you do something to somebody and you get away with it. And 2 years later, your girl get pregnant, your newborn get shot up in the car, and it ain't shit you can do about it. Now you salty, now you hurt. Trying to understand what the fuck you got away with.
Yeah, but you know that it's hard sometimes to wait on karma. I mean, it's hard to wait on sometimes, and I'm saying that only because if a motherfucker do anything to Kyla or Kyron, I'm going to jail
instantly.
So I can't wait on karma when it comes to my that I birthed. I'm not waiting on karma.
On that note, boss lady, let me share a story with you about how important it is to wait on karma sometime, okay? Because I recall reading a story and watching this brother tell his story on YouTube. See, this brother was on drugs. And one day he decided while he was out west in Chicago to go rob somebody, okay? At gunpoint. He brought the gun on the man, Kenji. Wait a minute. Right. It get better. He robbed the man for $50. $50, sister. You hear me? $50. He took the man money, left the man hanging, and went on his way. He went on, got high, went on with life, thought he got away with what you say, karma showed up. 2 years later, the brother gets picked up for random of nothing. Okay? And he gets taken into the county jail. And I don't know if any of y'all have been to county jail, but the first person that the brothers got to see in the county jail is the dick doctor. Wait a minute. Remember that brother that got robbed for the 50? Yeah. He was the dick doctor.
Oh, wow.
The brother on YouTube robbed the dick doctor. He tell us stuff. That's why I was like, you know what? You should just, I just tell people, just stop while you ahead sometimes, you know, cause And he told us straight up, he was like, you know, cause then the first thing
he put that swab all up in his shit.
Yeah.
he got his money
He still got that. I'm trying to figure out if he still got that.
He put that one.
Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha. And Brody yelled out, "Dick doctor!"
I cannot.
Sometimes you just
Okay, I'm in that case.
let karma show up.
But I definitely feel, and this is how I feel, and I want y'all to understand something. Back on this week, don't celebrate too quick about George Floyd, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Don't celebrate too quick about George Floyd.
Facts.
It don't even bring
this man could walk away with 5 to 15 years and only spend 2.5 of those 5 years in jail. So this is what we have to understand as people, is we see this shit. Don't get me wrong, I was one of them. I was like, yeah, guilty. But then I had to think.
How much time?
I had to think. Because if y'all look at this white man's face, he's so unbothered.
He is.
Very.
They try to put it on his eyes like
He's so
calm.
He's so unbothered, man.
He's so calm.
And what we have to start doing as a collective unity is, to be 100% honest with you, street justice.
Thank you. I love what they did on
Retaliation
the
over reparations.
You love.
I love what they did on the Capitol, period. Because we got to think about, this is still America. I wouldn't want to be in no other country, none whatsoever, because you're allowed to be your individual self and make a move and be a hustle. It's all up to you. This is what America's foundation is built on, individualism. Now, what they did on the Capitol is like, hey, we don't like what's going on. We don't like what y'all sitting up in here doing, so we finna walk in and take over. Just like, was that Nat Turner? Like, in our history, sometimes, no, we gotta stop knocking and start taking.
It's what the understanding is this.
Ooh, I love it when they show up with that gangster vibe. Come on.
you gotta think about it. Look how they did it. Look how they bum rushed it. But
but think about it. If it was 300 black people,
they would
300 white people, you know, there'd been 300 black people fucking killed.
If it had been 300 black people ran up in your house,
they call white people.
Tell the truth.
They call white people protesters. They call black people rioters.
If 300 black people showed up in your house right now, you either having a party or a problem. And if they was uninvited, your ass probably having a problem. I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm black as hell. I show up with 300 other me, we gonna rob the hell out of it. Ain't gonna be no, they'll be open next week. We stole all your shit.
Speaking of
shut down.
Speaking of black on black crime, y'all heard that Uncle Lori got her ass whipped by a girl?
Who?
That ain't black on black crime.
That is black on black crime.
No, she white. That is not black on black crime. Don't even try to put that up here. Because that ain't no black on black crime. And then your fuck ass running the city. You got this big white bitch beating your ass. If you sit down somewhere like with it, why she ain't call the mole?
Wait a minute.
Why she ain't called none of the moles to help her?
Lori got her ass whooped.
Yeah, her ass.
Too much information.
She ain't called none of the
You
moles.
can't be sneaking up on me with stuff like that. Did you just say the first lady of Chicago was involved in a domestic?
And Lifetime go
So
play
they
the
got
movie.
watched out by a girlfriend, her wife.
And Lifetime go play the movie. Morgan Freeman.
Oh, well, shit, I need to call the police on their ass and all the people that they done locked up over that fake ass domestic violence. Your ass need to sit down and go do some real shit down there.
Her girl ain't even go.
What the hell? Oh, hell no. We need to press charge.
She called her ass in the elevator like Jay.
You about to go crazy. Let's get a petition going, okay? Let's get a petition going. Talking about black on black crime. How you gonna bring that up?
You know what I'm saying? We just gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Lifetime finna come out with the movie, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be called
LMNOP community.
It's gonna be
so they
called
bound together to try to help that out.
It's gonna be called Keep It on the Light Foot.
You stupid as hell.
On that note, what we gonna do is on that note, because you is doing too much. Let's talk about takeaways. What do we want our people that's on YouTube to comment on our pages? Make sure y'all comment, subscribe, all that to the YouTube page. What do we want our people to take away from this discussion that we had today? What do we want them to take away from this?
To be aware is to be alive. To be aware is to be alive. Stop closing your eyes to real life shit. black mothers out there, stop all that. That's not my baby shit. Yes, that's your murderous ass, pants sagging, tight clothes, dreadhead, Chief Keef, pistol toting ass son. That is him. That is terrorizing the fucking neighborhood. Right. And when he gets shot and he get killed, God forbid, don't be on TV talking about all the dreams and admirations and goals he had. Because his goals was to be killing other people's goals.
He told you that so you get off his case.
That's exactly
what you can take away from what I gotta say.
I'm so mad at that dude because you didn't protect your daughter. I don't care about all the rest of the shits and shenanigans.
I'd have been taking all them shots. I'd have been looking like Kane on fucking Menace to Society when he covered up Shorty on the big wheel.
Cause you saw him walking up. Like you can't tell me you did not see them walking up. I don't care what I'm doing in any parking lot, any driveway, any of that. I'm watching all 4 of my mirrors. I don't care what you talking about. You not gonna walk up on me and give me see.
And what's crazy is when you live. You know, the kind of shit you gotta deal with when you out here in these streets and you with your child doing fuck shit and your child get killed with you and you live, nigga. Think about a few years ago. I think it was like 2-3 years ago, dude was in a minivan with his baby in the front seat and the car got shot up and his daughter died and he lived. You gotta deal with that, my nigga. For the rest of your life, that's gonna haunt you, bro.
But do you see him talking though? When you see this man talk, when you even hear him talking, it still don't. I don't think it even registered that your daughter is passed away. You so worried about the niggas that you into with that.
Because right now he on retaliation mode.
Yeah.
He on retaliation mode.
You know, once they go, he'll feel it.
Yep.
You know, but still.
Yep.
Should never put your child in a predicament like that. Never.
I mean, you say the guy was in the drive-through at McDonald's, and you see somebody walking up. I don't really see how he could personally defend, you know, his
man. Cover your baby.
Cover your
I die for mine.
I hop in the backseat.
Yeah,
you
jumped in the backseat. That's what I thought too.
Well,
like,
and I would imagine in one of those guys is watching
I'm gonna get the fuck up out of there.
You know, moments, lifetime moments that. You know, it's kind of hard to picture jumping from the front seat to the back seat to cover the baby. You really don't think these kids is about to go shooting shit at McDonald's.
She's 7 years old. You could have yanked her to the front.
Hey, look.
She wasn't in no seatbelt.
I don't mean no harm for that, right? But you need some real life shit. When they went through the rubbish of the Kobe Bryant helicopter crash, you know, Kobe was found holding his daughter.
Yep.
That's a little different.
No.
Yes, it is. That's a little different. It's different. I'm gonna tell you. Cause right now, it's on the ground.
Your plane is spiraling down.
If we 50,000 feet. Yeah. See, that's the thing. Somebody walk up to us. Right now, we sit here. Somebody walks up to our shooting. We shot. Yeah, but there's a difference if we looking for 50,000 feet and watching the ground come. Hell yeah, we gonna be hugged. Oh my God. Yeah. That makes. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, 50,000 feet.
Niggas got that jam though.
Hey, I'm 50,000 feet.
Ain't no out the jam in 50,000 feet.
You like the jam.
Because he should have been watching his back when he knew what he did.
Right.
If but you know what? The problem is that they all fake gangbangers.
For real.
They all fake gangbangers. They're not real gangbangers because the dudes back in the day. You travel with a mug. You had a car in front of you, a car behind you, and you don't do none of that. You would have never had your kid out there if you knew you was in there. None of that would have happened back in the day when I was back growing up. And
I
don't think we used to even see like drive-bys just happen in the McDonald's. I went to McDonald's all the time. I don't ever think I ever.
No, see, because it's just like Boss Lady just said though. It's fake gangsters. Y'all niggas be going live and shit, posting y'all locations.
Telling on yourself.
Where y'all at? Hey, look,
people be going through stuff. Look, drop that location. I'm gonna slide on you right now.
Drop that low.
Hey, let me tell you something, right? A motherfucker ain't never knew what the fuck I was until it was wartime. You never knew what the fuck I was or what I had on me. If I know that you're known for carrying a gun, when I see you, I'm automatically popping you. It's not a thing of me not doing it because, no, it's because nigga, I know that you in your videos and you use your guys, y'all taking pictures. But But for number one, if y'all don't know, this how you know that the government love for us to kill each other. Take it back to 1990. Niggas was getting indicted off of pictures, bro. Niggas was getting indicted off of pictures. Larry Hoover is in jail right now because of pictures and recordings. These days, these niggas have no problem posting guns and pictures and shit.
So what does that tell you? They working. They doing this. They giving us that because how many people on social media right now? All them boys posting guns, doing all that. Why ain't none of them in jail? Because y'all continuously posting videos. You know why? Because that's what we want you to do, not we.
How all of a sudden, a train full of guns stop in Inglewood.
And the door just automatically open?
The door just automatically open. And he got AR on the front of it standing for artillery. And the motherfucker just like, oh, he just stopped right there. Just
You go ahead and get this military official gun.
They doing it because why y'all in jail? All of them should be in jail. Y'all supposed to have set up a special task force for Facebook. That's what y'all supposedly set up. So where is that? Why I don't see a whole ring of all of them going to jail? Why I don't see it? Because y'all this special Facebook task force.
Because they under white hoods.
Well, I'm gonna wrap it up like that. I'm gonna tell you, you know, it's called everybody's scared to go to jail, and some people want to go to jail. See, it's a difference. You got one of the people that go, didn't want to go. Anyway, back to you, boss lady.
Been there, done that, ain't going back.
And accountability. We all gotta hold each other accountable.
Yeah.
Accountability is.
And like Big Brother say, if you sit around and you see little badass them run in and hide the gun, and you don't sit there and get their ass up out of there. I want you to know when the police come, they gonna tell you got the right to remain silent too.
You know what? And on that note, this old man always takes out, hey, we're gonna get up out of here, y'all. But we wanna make sure you can reach each and every one of us on social media. So go ahead, tell them where you at, Billionaire.
What's going on, y'all? It's the Golden Goat, aka official K.Billionaire. Holla at your boy. You can find me on IG at official K.Billionaire. Also, you can find me on Facebook at Kenji Pace. Holla at your boy.
Y'all already know who it is, man. This Kel's the Fat Guy. Y'all can find me on YouTube at the Fat Guy Show Podcast. Y'all already know what it is. Instagram, Fat Guy Clothing, the Fat Guy Show. You also catch me on Facebook at Kelvin Gregory. We're gonna always be there facing adversity to grind on daily.
Facts.
It's your girl Nubia Royale, the host of the Ratchet Goddess Radio Show, where we get real raw and honest about what it means to be a child of God in a world full of sin. You can find me on Facebook at Nubia Royale and Instagram at Nubia3_Royale.
Yes, sir.
And you already know it's your boy Seneca Taylor. Now write it down at the hashtag OilMan312, and then you can hit me up on what's that, Instagram at PimpWorld100. That's right, goddamn it. Spell it PIMPWorld100. Goddamn.
Ain't none of these hoes say
312 the best. You already know if you can't find me over there, just look me up 312 the best on Instagram too, and you'll be tuned in. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, y'all know who it is, man. It's Boss Lady Plus 2 on Instagram, Facebook, Boss Lady Plus 2. I'm also Karli Boss Lady on Facebook. Make sure you just shout us out, you know what I'm saying? Hey, and stay tuned in because we always gonna have some heat for y'all, some girth, and something for y'all to take home with y'all. Hey, see y'all next time, man. And if you ain't messing with Boss Lady Plus 2,
what
then what you doing?
Pull up in motorcades, I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. Choppers a throwaway. Hustle the overweight. That's why they follow me, huh? They think I know the way.